OSRS tips. Blessed Bone Shards are one of the fastest and cheapest ways to train prayer right now. In this guide, I'll show you the best ways to obtain them for both mains and Ironmen, and how to maximize your XP. This method is great because it is fast, cheap, and can even be AFK depending on how you gather shards. Let's get into it. Blessed Bone Shards are fragments of bones that can be sacrificed for prayer XP. They can be obtained by breaking down blessed bones or through various activities in Varlamore. The only requirements to use Blessed Bone Shards are level 30 prayer and completion of Children of the Sun. I would also recommend completing Twilight's Promise for Quetzal access for quicker transportation. The fastest way to obtain Blessed Bone Shards is by blessing bones you already have and then breaking them down with a chisel. To get started with this method, bring an inventory of bones, along with a noted stack of bones and some GP and a chisel. Go to the Teomat in Varlamore via a Quetzal and head to the exposed altar. Bless your bones at the altar and then break them down with a chisel. Once you have finished your inventory, Virilis will unnote your bones for 10 GP each. Continue this process until you are finished. If you don't have bones lying around or can't purchase them in the GE, you can collect them through various activities in Varlamore. You can receive Blessed Bone Shards directly from the Perilous Moon's reward chest, and you can also get Sun-Kissed bones, which can be broken down into shards without needing to bless them. My favorite method to obtain them is by mining calcified rocks in Camtorum. It is a super AFK mining method where you get 30 to 50k mining XP per hour, depending on your level and pickaxe, while banking roughly 2,000 shards per hour, which is a little over 10,000 prayer XP. You can also receive Blessed Bone Shards from loot sacks while completing Hunter Rumors, or while running around the Colossal Worm Agility course. In order to sacrifice the Blessed Bone Shards, you are going to need jugs of wine. To determine how many wines you need, take the total number of your Blessed Bone Shards, divide that by 400, and round up to the nearest whole number. The fastest way to obtain wines for Ironmen is by purchasing them at Sunlight Sanctum on Alderan, which is located right next to the bank. Using Sunfire Splinters with this method can increase your prayer XP by 20%, and I would highly recommend using them. The best way to obtain them is by hunting Sunlight Antelopes, which requires 72 Hunter, or by completing Wave 1 of the Coliseum. You'll need 2 per jug of wine that you are using. Grab a pestle and mortar, your Sunfire Splinters, and the jugs of wine you plan on using. Use the Sunfire Splinters on the wine until they all turn into jugs of Sunfire wine. Once you have your wines ready, grab your Blessed Bone Shards and head to the Teomat. If you plan on doing multiple inventories, grab a Ring of Dueling and a Hunter Whistle as well for easy transportation. Zealot's Robes can be used here if you have them, but definitely not necessary. At the Teomat, bless all of your wines at the exposed altar, and then head to the Libation Bowl. Now it is finally time to sacrifice those Blessed Bone Shards and get those huge prayer XP drops. Each offering will drain 2 prayer points, and when you run out of prayer, you won't be able to sacrifice any more. When that happens, you could just run south to the Shrine of Ralos to restore your prayer and continue sacrificing. If you are doing multiple inventories, I would recommend using the Ring of Dueling to go to the Ferox Enclave to restore your run and prayer, bank, and then come back via the Hunter's Whistle. Using Blessed Bone Shards is a fantastic prayer training method for both mains and Ironmen, and hopefully this guide helped you out with that method. If this guide helped you out, give it a like, and subscribe for future OSRS guides. Until next time, goodbye.